the Champions League that time when Liverpool and Tottenham got together. I'm a Scouser.
You're a Scouser.
Yeah, I gotta get my Scouse accent together so I can. Come on, Liverpool.
Yo. Oh man.
Rudy, I don't have my laptop here, so by next week I'll be able to use my microphone.
Get your shit together, type shit.
Yeah. I was putting it off for the longest time until I realized, oh shit, I'm actually going to get a microphone, and then now
you're like, no.
But you got the microphone as you speak right now.
Wait, what?
Are you using the microphone as you speak right now?
No, we're not. We went over this even before Rudy came on. I said no, I'm not using it right now because I don't have my laptop.
Pay attention, John.
That's my fault. You definitely mentioned the laptop for you. That's definitely my fault.
Huh?
No, that's my fault.
Yeah, it definitely is. You're right.
Absolutely.
It's absolutely.
110%. Listen, man, I don't know what the boys are at, man. We still have another stability show. I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm with it. I haven't watched any game. I'm just waiting for Arsenal versus Burnley. I'm gonna watch that one. I watched like 30 minutes of the Manchester United Man City game, and then very early on I realized this is gonna be a draw.
It was dead. It was absolutely dead.
Very dead.
I couldn't watch it. Oh, Liverpool tied. That's good. Mo Salah.
They need to win. This is Fulham. Come on, don't do this. It's a penalty as well.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Wait. Since when is Liverpool now relying on penalty to score goals?
When you don't have Diego Jota, who's going to be out for God knows how long now, with so much injuries.
But they have the strike force out there that won the league at a canter last year. Mane, Salah, Firmino. That entire team, apart from maybe Curtis Jones, is, and I guess Fabinho at centre back, is pretty much what they won the league with. Right?
Yeah. That's a good point. Oh, Minamino's playing? Wow.
Yeah, he just came on.
Shit.
And Nico Williams for I don't even know who. So Trent went off. Does Trent have even he didn't have a good season, is he? Trent. He just came back.
What? Oh, everybody says Reece James is a better right back. So I'm just saying. He's a better right back than Trent, and I don't know. I don't know what your opinion on it is. Everybody in England's like, nah, Reece James is a better defender, all that shit.
Yeah, Trent is not that good defending, but as you know, like he's made that right back position his own, right? So you probably compare him to other right back. He's a very different type of right back.
Yeah, he's more offensive minded, while Reece James is like more.
Exactly. Not even there are fullbacks that are more offensive minded. Trent Alexander is a playmaker.
Right.
He's right back. That's just very, very different.
You think Klopp is gonna move into CDM in his point in his career? Do you think it would be a good idea?
Yeah. I mean, we saw Philipp Lahm do that in his career. So I could see something like that happening in Trent's career. I don't know if it's going to be Klopp that's going to do it, but
how long do you think Klopp's going to be staying at Liverpool?
Huh?
How long do you think Klopp's going to stay at Liverpool?
I mean, he could stay. Look, he could stay for a long time. But I haven't seen managers last as long as the Wengers and the
Sir Alex Ferguson.
I've not seen that, so I just don't expect any manager. So I mean, but if he does, he seems very happy there. He seems like he's exactly where he wants to be. So if anybody's going to stay for a very long time, it's either him or Pep.
It said that if he ends up leaving, they want Steven Gerrard to leave Rangers to come to Liverpool.
Do you think he's what they need though,
I don't know.
Steven Gerrard?
Because
I mean, maybe.
he manages in the Scottish Premier League, so I can't really say like he'd be a great manager. But
I don't know. Maybe he's perfect for that job, right? But he's just not that experienced and these things, and I don't even know what he is as a manager.
so how is
Great player.
Rangers doing good? And are they still in the Europa League? That's a good question. No, they're not.
Because Liverpool had Kenny Dalglish as their manager before, right? And that's a Liverpool. He's got a statue outside of the stadium. He's a Liverpool legend, just in the same category as Steven Gerrard.
Right.
But, he wasn't like massively successful when he was there. So not all great managers are going to make great. I mean, great players are going to make great managers.
But you're saying more of them now.
Yeah, that's true. That's also true.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Rangers did. They're still in the Europa League. They got out of the group stage. They topped the group. Good for them.
They topped the group.
They topped their group in their They had Benfica, some fucking Eastern European team I can't pronounce, and I think some Belgian team. It's weird.
That's already a tougher group than what we were in.
Right, your group was a cakewalk.
Cakewalk, man. 6 wins out of 6. This Arsenal team that's 15th in the Prem.
When's the Europa League draw? When's the round of 32 gonna start?
When's it gonna start? I think we're done until the new year, at least.
But they would have the draw eventually, right? Like you would figure out who you get in the round of 32. I wonder what time that is.
Well, like somewhere within the next couple of weeks?
Oh, tomorrow. The draw's tomorrow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you figure out who you got in the round of 32 tomorrow.
But in the end, I mean, the draw is not as crazy as they thought it was going to be at first.
Yeah, they thought Real Madrid was going to drop down and all that shit. Inter didn't even qualify for Europa League. They were last in their group, so.
Yeah, so maybe it would have been a good thing if they qualified because they seem not to be doing that well. Inter is basically a squad full of Premier League legends, right?
Right.
They've got like Lukaku, they've got Christian Eriksen.
Yep.
They have more.
Alexis Sanchez.
They got a couple of Manchester United players. That's 3 young. I was about to say get Smalling, but he's at Roma.
Yeah, he's at Roma. I have like some of the tip of my tongue. Arturo Vidal is an Inter. Yeah.
Oh, he's still balling?
Yeah, he's still balling.
He's still on form? That's good.
Who?
Hakimi's on loan to Inter, right?
Hakimi?
No, Hakimi went to Inter, he didn't go on loan. I'm gonna talk about. He was on loan last year from Dortmund. Now he's on Inter. Because Real Madrid sold him to
Hakimi. What came into my mind was Benrahma. I'm like, no, doesn't he play for West Ham? I don't know why I thought Hakimi was Benrahma.
Yo, what is going on? You see like the whole wait, who's the rapper that was in the Trump rally? I saw that on my Twitter. Does anybody know?
Bro.
Did you see that?
You saw them performing the I'm a gun-torn patriot.
Yeah. What the hell? Who was that?
I don't know, but that shit was funny.
I was like, what is going on here?
Call them niggas Trump Zelda.
Trump Zelda. Yo, Trump Zelda. Yo, Collins, did you see that?
Nah.
This is like this rap group was performing at a Trump rally. And they're like just making fun of him.
making fun.
So what's happening?
Walter said that shit's kind of fire. Yo, I'll send it to you.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Hilarious.
I'm a good tour Patriot.
Have a good tour, Patriot.
No, you just slapped.
Oh my god!
That shit slaps.
Low key, high key slaps.
He's a good performance artist. I'll tell you that right there.
God fearing patriot.
I thought it like the song was about the New England Patriots, but I guess I was wrong.
The New England Patriot. Nah, it's about the God fearing patriot.
Oh, right, absolutely.
I don't think freaking Cam Newton is quarterback for the God fearing patriot.
He wasn't Thursday night, I'll tell you that much. Oh god.
God fearing.
He's God fearing, huh?
Speaking of Walter, where the fuck is he?
Yeah, no.
What the fuck?
I was very sad talking about this.
He fell off the face of the earth. So Walter, you hearing this? If you listen to this, whenever Jab posted this, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, what the fuck is correct?
What the fuck, man?
And while we're calling people out, Corby definitely replied.
Happy. What the fuck? So happy belated birthday to Corby, by the way. Give him a shout out.
Yeah, big time.
Big facts. That's my guy right there.
Yo, did you see? Did you see the when I said who's in today
Well, you said that?
on the freaking on the chat?
Oh, yo, what the hell's going on with my messaging notifications? Because I get nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird. You gotta...
Give me a sex. Give me a sex. So, no, thank you, John.
All I want to know was like, yo, just give me a second before I pop on. And all this shit said was sex. I'm like, all right.
Give him a second, guys. Berkey said, nigga. Hey, yo, pause.
Yo, pause. Nah, that's fucking hilarious.
No, because I was like, damn, bro. The second I hit that shit, I was like, fuck, bro. It's over for me.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Yeah, nobody even gave him time. So you can't...
They jumped on his ass real quick.
You're not deleting this. No. Act like nothing's happened.
Yo, fucking Liverpool, you had one job.
They tied?
Well, it looks like they're in the 91st right now.
Come on. You see, this is it. I shouldn't support football.
Bruh, it's a crazy sport.
It's a Collins curse. It's the Collins curse. This is how I know it is.
Yeah.
When I supported Arsenal, right? It was in 2004 or 5, right? That was when I started supporting Arsenal. The first game I supported Arsenal for was the FA Cup final. That Patrick Vieira, it was Arsenal versus Manchester United. Patrick Vieira scored the winning penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I remember you showed me those highlights.
Yeah. Since then, we've been on a barren run where we've not won anything.
Since Stan Kroenke came in and took over, it's been a wrap for you guys.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. And like, oh my God. The year before I started supporting Arsenal, they'd gone the entire season unbeaten.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, they never won the league ever.
They're like, nope. So we decided to suck. They're trying to compare them to Leeds United. This might be the next Leeds.
Oh, we're gonna get relegated like Leeds?
Yeah, they're like comparing Arsenal because Leeds used to be like a powerhouse back then. They were a well-respected club and everything, and then like the ownership at the time when they got relegated were like doing the same bullshit that Arsenal's dealing with right now. And now, like, when they got relegated and shit, they get stuck in the championship and shit. They're on the rise again. Obviously, you see them this year, but they used to be a big powerhouse back then. So,
Oh, the line.
I don't know if you're scared.
Not yet. I don't think we're gonna get that.
But if you lose to Burnley, bro, or even get a point against Burnley, then I don't know.
Trash. It's a trash season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking at the academies now and the kids coming through. That's it. Ah, man. Freaking, what's his name? Balogun isn't even on the bench. Balogun.
Oh.
You know Balogun?
So to say Bellerin had a shock.
Yeah.
Dude needs to get out of Arsenal.
Bellerin's in there, of course he is. Freaking, oh my gosh. I don't like this team. I don't like the team. Because this is the same team that we were using that lost to Tottenham.
Mm.
I mean, but I just wanted to see something different. I wanted to see Reece Nelson at least on the bench. I wanted to see. El
Nenny's not starting? The fuck? Some bullshit.
El Nenny is starting.
Oh, is he starting good?
El Nenny is.
Say?
But he's starting alongside Xhaka.
Oh, God.
Ceballos is on the.
Yeah, Xhaka and Ceballos starting together. Never do that again. Never.
It doesn't work.
Never
does not work.
They both can't run. They have no speed. Oh, wow.
This is exactly this team, man.
Fucking
Gunnarsson, Maitland-Niles on the bench. Mustafi. Why is Mustafi still making the bench when he wants to? Willock and Katia and Smith Rowe. I don't understand.
I don't know.
What's his name? Pablo Mari has had 2 great games in Europe. He should be at least on the bench instead of Mustafi. You know, guys like Saliba should at least be on the bench.
Fucking
Cedric.
That's a weird one. Saliba.
Reece Nelson, guys like that, they should be on the bench.
Why is Willian still starting?
I don't know. I mean, to be fair, the past couple of games, he's not been the worst player. He's not been that bad. But, I don't know. He's just not giving us enough. He needs to give us more.
See, might as well just put him... Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Pepe's not even on the bench? Is he injured?
Pepe, his last game. This is the last game. His last game of his suspension.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. His red card.
Yeah.
So, I was about to say, what the hell happened? So, he really must have been on Arteta's bad side.
Oh my god. My friend right now just texted me the lineup, and his caption is sigh. He goes,
It's trash.
Really? I mean,
I'm not gonna lie though. This whole week though, I've been watching a lot of like Arsenal fan TV highlights or AFTV highlights of the game, and just watching everybody bug out, and I've been like laughing. So, if there's any positives for that, I like entertainment. So.
Yeah, I mean, the one I kind of avoid AFTV at times, like when we lose, because I think they go a little bit over the top. You know, they go a little bit over the top sometimes when we lose. It's like very reactionary. So I'll watch 1 or 2 people on there. Like I'll watch a DT because I think he's very realistic.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch Turkish, you know Turkish?
Turkish, yeah.
Yeah, I watch people like that. Mo sometimes, even though nowadays I think Mo kind of he operates on an agenda against Arteta. Um, Guys like that, but like I don't. I try to avoid most of the rest of it because they're so reactionary, especially troops. Oh my god,
Oh yeah, I was watching his shit. He's already saying Arteta out.
saying Arteta out already.
Mhm.
And I understand. Okay, fine. Oh, they've not seen Arsenal this bad, this, that, and the other. But I think you have to give a manager time.
Yeah, he hasn't been there for that long. He's only had really one true transfer window.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of credit in the bank because he has an FA Cup and a Community Shield.
Mhm.
So we know he's capable of winning trophies and getting us far in the cup competition. Obviously, the league is our bread and butter. If we're not doing well in the league, it's like we're not doing. It's an unsuccessful season,
Mhm.
you know. But if we can still come away from this season with the Europa League trophy.
Right.
That competition is very, very winnable. It's very winnable. We just need to pick up form.
Just gotta pick up points. Oh shit.
Yeah. What?
I'm looking at goals today. Oh Schalke. Oh poor Schalke.
What happened?
Oh my god. You know how Schalke hasn't won a game this year? Or hasn't won a game in like 26 matches?
No way. What? Schalke?
Schalke. The bottom of the table in the Bundesliga. Haven't won a match in 2020.
Oh my
They were
god.
winning in stoppage time, and Augsburg like fucking ruined their shit, and then they had to settle for a draw. Oh, poor Schalke.
They've not won a game in 2020.
Nope.
We're in December.
Yep.
Holy.
It's been that bad, bro. Schalke like really awful. Like historically bad.
Yeah, I mean, because Schalke's always been like, have they ever gotten relegated? Maybe they have, but like they've always been a very strong team.
They're a strong team. They're historically one of the best teams in Germany. It's just fucking recently. It's been a shit show.
Oh my god.
It's been a huge shit show.
Who's in the top four?
Awful.
Who's in the top four?
Like they're Dortmund's biggest rival. Like that's like their go-to rival. Like I mean, obviously you still got the big one with Bayern Munich, but when it comes to like fan perspective, like Schalke and Dortmund are like fucking. It's like Tottenham and Arsenal.
It's a local rivalry.
Yeah, it's a local rivalry.
Leverkusen is number one.
Leverkusen's number. Oh yeah, because Munich drew against fucking Union Berlin. That's right. So Leverkusen's number one. Shout out Leon Bailey, the Jamaican fucking gangster. That's my guy right there. I play with him on
He's still
FIFA.
good.
He's so fucking good. That's who Arsenal should
Yeah,
get.
I don't think he's a winger, right?
Yeah, he's a winger.
Need a central threat.
So you need a midfielder. I just like Leon Bailey. Shout out Leon Bailey.
I like him as well.
Yeah.
I don't know many of his qualities. I know he's very fast, but I don't know how good. Is he world? He's not world class.
He's not world class, but he's just really, really good.
Leverkusen, Bayern, Leipzig, Wolfsburg, Dortmund fifth.
And they just sacked their manager.
Who?
Dortmund.
They just sacked their manager?
Yeah.
Fucking,
Because they got
what's his
their
name?
ass kicked yesterday by
his name?
Stuttgart, I think. Like 5-1.
Wait. What's the Dortmund manager's name?
Like 5 or something like that. I forget his last name.
Oh, it's not. Oh no, he left, right?
You talking
They
about
had a really good
what's his name? Who went to PSG?
Tuchel.
Yeah, he went to PSG. So the Lucien Favre or Lucien Favre, I forget. I can't even pronounce his last name. It could be pronounced in a certain way, but he got sacked yesterday. Got ass kicked.
So they have an interim.
They have the interim right now. I know who's the interim right now, but shit. And Dortmund should be doing way better. Way better with that talent they have. Come on, no way in hell.
5-1 to Stuttgart.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they got that ass whooped.
By the way, ass whoopings happen kind of regularly in Germany, no?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, their losses have been ass whoopings. I'll tell you that much.
Dortmund's.
Yeah, for the most, not all of them, but
A bunch of them.
yeah, like fucking leave. Yeah, it's been weird. It's been weird.
Yeah, Hertha Berlin 5-2. The game against Bayern was very close. That Bayern won. Bruges 3-0. Lazio 3-1.
They should be doing way better though. Come on, you got Sancho, Holland, Gio Reyna. Have you watched Gio Reyna?
I've heard of him.
Bro, he's Claudio Reyna's son.
Hmm?
He's Claudio Reyna's son. You remember Claudio
he-
Reyna? Man City, Sunderland?
No, I don't. That was Man City before they were Man City.
Yeah. But
No.
like he's Claudio Reyna's son. He's fucking baller. Look at his goal against Augsburg.
I forgot Mavropanos plays for Stuttgart. And Stuttgart beat Dortmund 5-0. 5-1.
5-1.
Mavropanos. He came off though.
Yeah.
What's this formation? It's like a 3-1-4-2.
3-1-4-2.
Yeah. Sure. There's a lot of back threes in Germany.
Isn't that like a German thing too? That's usually
What,
a
back
German.
threes?
Yeah, the back threes.
Oh yeah. Like even the World Cup, Mustafi was playing on the right hand side of the back three. Right? Is that where he was playing? He wasn't playing fullback.
He was playing with a wing back. I don't know.
I think he was playing on the right hand side of the back three.
Yeah, regardless, I mean, all these teams do it anyway. Even Schalke. No, Schalke plays a back four.
Schalke plays the back four.
Do y'all remember when? You guys remember when Wolfsburg had Kevin De Bruyne? I think that's when that was the weird time.
Kevin De Bruyne was balling.
Wolfsburg and
He was.
they've had some good teams. No, actually,
When did they win the league? What year did they win the league?
Wait, am I thinking of Wolfsburg or am I thinking of Werder Bremen? Because Werder Bremen also won the league, right?
Werder Bremen had Ozil on them.
Yeah, they had Ozil. Mertesacker was at Werder Bremen at one point as well.
Did Xhaka was at Mönchengladbach.
Who?
Who are you talking about?
No, not Shaka. I said Mertesacker.
Bergs, yeah.
Yeah, BFG.
Right.
Big effing German.
Fucking Germans. Weird.
Werder Bremen. Do they do a back three? Let me see lineups.
So let me ask you.
Yeah, there's a lot of back threes. There's a lot of back threes.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a
Well,
German thing.
did Konate move from Leipzig?
I don't know. Oh, your targets for Arsenal went to Leipzig though.
Joboslai?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hear that. But I mean, we should definitely be going in for a war
Oh, that's a
because
fact.
the French teams they need money now.
Mhm.
Because I think the TV company or something, I don't know if it went out of business or went under. Something happened, right? So like a lot of the money that they were due to get in from the TV, they're just not gonna get. So they need.
Well, isn't
And
PSG
Leon needed.
isn't PSG trying to get award too?
I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe they can afford him for sure.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's just I thought
Yeah,
I saw that. It's like it was either PSG or Arsenal.
we need him, man. We need somebody in there, and he's perfect. He's perfect. I think if we get him, all of a sudden our midfield looks very, very strong. Our strongest midfield looks very,
Mm.
very, very strong.
How is Leon doing anyway? Oh, they play
Huh?
PSG today. You could
Because imagine a
put that on your phone while you're watching the Arsenal game. See how OR is doing.
yeah, true. Imagine a midfield three of Partey, Ceballos, and Awar.
I mean, you would be way better than you are right now. I'll tell you that much.
Way better,
Way better.
way better.
So the
You
front
know,
three would
you can't
actually
really,
get some good chances because the midfield's actually making some plays.
yeah. Or if next season we don't have Ceballos, I don't know. I like how many. I like how many, and I think he can play quite well in a double pivot with Partey, and then
I think
Awar.
he's a good option off the bench when you need something like if you're like in a dead red game and you need like somebody to like force the issue. El Nenny's that guy.
I don't know. I disagree, kind of, because Onana is not going to come in and create like that. I mean, he can a little bit, but like
But do
he's
you think
more of
he's a starter? He's starter quality.
is he start well. The thing I like about Onana is like he's a water carrier, right? He's one of these players. He's not glamorous, but you know he gets the ball. His passing is very assured and never loses the ball. And nowadays he's passing forward a lot more, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a lot of energy, right? So he can play for an entire 90 minutes. I'd much rather him start and then somebody like, if you need something, a spark, you bring on somebody like Ceballos or something.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, I like El Neni. I think he can start. I think he can start, especially alongside somebody like Partey. That's a very energetic midfield.
Oh, that's a big fact. That's what I should have
Very
been in
energetic.
London. Dog.
Yeah, Partey and El Neni, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
the force of issue.
Yeah, because when the last game they played was the game we won against Manchester United.
Mm-hmm.
El Neni and Partey.
And El
They
Nenny
played in
was
the
crazy that game.
Yeah, man. All the way up until the end, you see how he was like chasing down
Chasing the
people.
even like the 90th minute, 90 plus minutes, he was chasing shit down.
Yeah, man. I like Alvani, man. He's very underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Very underrated. He's one of these players. You know, after we had that discussion about Hoiberg, I went back and I looked at some highlights and different things. I stand fully by what I said about the comparison between him and Partey.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to get that
Yeah,
in
he
there.
had to get that out. Be like, okay, I'm gonna put my 2 feet down on that. I'm on my shit. I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, man.
Have you followed the Champions League? Did you see Man U drop out?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That was
Well, I didn't.
horrible.
To be honest, I've not been watching football because we're not in it. But I definitely was looking at the results for sure.
Bro, like fucking Harry Maguire, man. What a. I mean, he redeemed himself a little bit in the Manchester derby, but Jesus Christ, he was awful. I mean,
You know, you know what? I think Harry Maguire gets a lot of unfair criticism because I think he's better than most defenders. And when I've watched him play, he's better than most defenders that I've seen. But like, he's very goofy looking. He doesn't look very comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
like, he reminds me a little bit of Per Mertesacker. You know, when you watch Per Mertesacker,
Mm-hmm.
you don't really see a good footballer there, right? But he is. He reads the game very well, and he's a threat on headers.
Mm-hmm.
He's a threat on headers, and I like him. But every time he makes a mistake, it just looks horrible. It
Yeah,
looks
it looks terrible.
it looks goofy. It looks like he doesn't know what he's doing. But I like him. I think he's a good defender.
It was just, I think it was the last goal Manchester gave up. Was it the last? I think it was the last goal Manchester gave up against Leipzig. Like the Leipzig winger crossed the ball into the box, and just Harry Maguire just watched it go in the middle, and I think what's his name tapped it in for making. I think it was like 3-2 at the time, or 3-0 at the time. It was just really horrible. Like he just watched it go through across the box. He thought Lindelof was gonna get it, and then the RB Leipzig striker just like tapped it in. It was like really horrible.
I think Man United, as a team, they just need to adjust their expectations. Harry Maguire is not the problem with Man United. I think, in fact, their defense is not their problem, really. I don't know because I think they defend quite well. Yeah, and if you look at their defensive record, it's not terrible. I
It's
mean,
not
if you
bad.
take out, obviously, we take out, huh?
It's not bad. It's like, and a lot of it has come from like one games and shit. Like when Tottenham like
One
beat
off
them
game.
down.
But if you look at last season, like especially in the run-in, they had like the best defensive record in that run-in
Mm-hmm.
towards the end of the season. Best defensive record, and it was with Harry Maguire, the fridge, in defense.
Oh yeah, that's right. Right after the lockdown, that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So what do you think the issue is?
Yeah, they need a better option than Fred and McTominay. They need to get rid of Pogba and reinvest that money. If like, I think they would function way better if Donny Van de Beek and Bruno Fernandes were the only options that they had, and they didn't have Pogba to call upon.
Right.
And then reinvested. I think if they reinvested in, they should have gotten the Jadon Sancho thing done. They really should. It's going to be very tricky if they don't make the Champions League to have a chance at it. Yeah.
So now you gotta throw in the Europa League now. You have to deal with them.
Yeah. It's been very difficult. But yeah, I think Man United's got a. Do they have a better? They don't. No, they don't have a better squad than us. I think we're maybe around the same. I think they've got better attacking players than us, though. Or more options to attack.
I think their midfield's way better than yours. That's just me.
What?
I think their midfield's way better than yours right now.
Their midfield?
Manchester United midfield?
It doesn't function well. It doesn't make any sense, that midfield, to me. What's their strongest midfield? Bruno
Probably
Fernandes,
Bruno,
Pogba,
Fred?
and what? Fred?
Maybe Fred? Yeah.
Our strongest midfield is, in my opinion, anyway. Yeah, I think you might be right, actually. Actually, I don't know. Because the thing is, I rate Thomas Partey so highly, right? So him in the midfield I think he adds, the thing I like about him is that he knows how to interpret the game very, very well, and he does exactly what the game needs. So he's the type of midfielder that he can go box to box, but he can also sit in. He can be like the anchor man in the midfield, right? And like even like when he plays for Ghana, sometimes they play him up front as a striker. He's that versatile. That's why I rate him so high. So like when I look at Thomas Partey, I see like 2 or 3 midfielders in there.
You do so much things in the midfield.
Yeah.
Do so much.
Yo, what is John doing this time? We're gonna have a repeat. Yo, can I get a 10 again? You put 8.
Can I get a dime?
Come on, John. It's your podcast.
Wait, hold on. Give me a second.
What the fuck is wrong with this?
You gotta help himself.
Yo,
This is
honestly, this guy has to be one of the most craziest podcast hosts I've known. So
Yo, y'all hear me now?
yeah, I mean, not great.
My bad. I thought I was muted. That's why.
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you.
I said no. Like it was good. Now I was gonna let y'all rock for the Premier League show, but no, it was good. I did have a couple of questions though. For our current football analyst.
What's the question?
Alright, so I was on the chat the other day. I put it, it was a post. It showed the best teams of all time, like some of the best teams of all time. Who do you think are like the top 3 of all time?
I was thinking about it. I was actually thinking about this. You want to go first?
All time in world football or the Premier League?
All time. We could do Premier League. We could break it down in leagues. I want to know. First of all, I want to know all time, the whole world. It's a global game.
I'm gonna say that Pep Guardiola Barcelona team that won
you have to
everything.
put him up there. That's absolutely.
Wait, which year?
It was between. What was it? What were the years?
I'm looking at it right now.
But that same team is basically they took that Barcelona team and added a few Real Madrid players, and then that Spanish national team won the World Cup and the Euros. Did they win the World Cup twice in the Euros, or did they win the Euros twice in the World Cup?
I think they won the Euros. I think. Because they won the World Cup in so it was 2008, 2010, 2012. Or 2008, 2010, 2012. Yeah.
Yeah, World Cup, 2 European Championships. Space of like a six-year period. And most of the players were from that Barcelona. Xavi and Iniesta. They just didn't have Messi. Right? That team was incredible. It was incredible. I don't know if there's another team that's like that.
Well, what about the Barcelona team that had Carlos, Zidane, Beckham, Ronaldo?
You mean the Real Madrid team?
The Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I mean, they were a team full of superstars, but they didn't win anything major. Really, they didn't win the Champions League.
Yeah.
I mean, by major, they won the league. They won the La Liga, but that's what Real Madrid do. They win the La Liga. But like for me, a Real Madrid team, in order for it to be successful, it has to win the Champions League. It has to. And that team, the Galacticos, didn't win that. It's just a very expensive team.
Damn. Who won? Damn. Who won?
Because they went like how many years without winning the Champions League?
Good amount.
Wait, y'all just sat here and never said anything? Y'all just accepted it?
What?
That is unacceptable. That is crazy.
Yeah, they were good. I liked all the players, man. David Beckham, Luis Figo, um, even Guti. I liked him as a midfielder. Really, really, he's a good one. Who else? Ronaldo, phenomenal. That is right. Um, who else was in that team? There was a bunch of Zinedine Zidane. How could I even forget? They had a great team. That was a great team. Roberto Carlos, amazing player, but they never won. Like they just very expensively assembled. It's kind of like it reminds me of like who PSG or Manchester City. Like you know what I mean? Like back in the day before they won anything, right? Where it's just okay. The team was just brought together. They just wanted to get one of the best players in the world in the same team.
Mm.
It was a team assembled to sell tickets. That's what the Galacticos was.
Because that one year Barcelona beat Real Madrid in the Champions League.
Yeah. Wait, which year? They've done it most of the time, right?
They did. I just remember when Messi went off in the Bernabeu. I'm trying to think of that one year.
I'll tell you this: the best period of the El Clasico was when Jose Mourinho was Real Madrid manager.
Mhm.
That was the best period. Like it was so like there were fights breaking out at every single refereeing decision. Every single thing. Like they wouldn't give each other an inch. Pepe was like the classic shithouser. Pepe. He was like stomping on people, kicking people. Remember when he like stepped on Messi's fingers as he was like just like on the floor?
Yeah, he's walking by. Yeah.
And he just like you could see him look down and step on the dude's fingers. That was like that time there, man.
And I was talking about the 2011 Champions League when Messi scored twice in the Bernabeu. That shit was crazy.
Wait, is that the one where like one of the goals was like he passes it to Sergio Busquets and then Busquets lays it off and then he weaves past them and then
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Shit was nuts. I was like, what the fuck?
Busquets. I saw a documentary about that. Busquets is like I laid him on the plate. I laid it on the plate for him, man. He couldn't miss. He couldn't miss, even though he did everything. Oh my god!
And all that shit happened in like the last 15 minutes in the match. It's like out of nowhere. It's like spurts. He took that shit
Those
over.
those were epic too.
Mm-hmm.
Epic. That Barcelona. Okay, I'm trying to think of like the starting 11 of that Barcelona of like the really really good Barcelona. So Victor Valdez. They had Alex Puyol and Gerard Piqué as the centre backs.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Eric Abidal and Dani Alves?
I think because I have to put that's my guy right there.
I think it was Eric Abidal and Dani Alves, and then they had Sergio Busquets, Iniesta, Xavi, and then they had Messi, Pedro, and Alexis Sanchez, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the team.
That was a team.
I mean, just like if you even think about the diamond that they got in that midfield, Busquets as the number 5, the Spanish number 5, and then Iniesta and Xavi, as I guess they call them 3-8s nowadays, and then they had Messi, false 9, right? Like, what do you do when you come up against that team? Impossible.
Shit's impossible.
And without Messi, that Barcelona team basically went to the Euros and won it, the World Cup and won it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's how I know that good
So
player.
you had basically the best player in the world playing with the best team, like both on club and international. Fucking crazy.
Yeah. Are there others though? There must be others. Um, Obviously, the classic ones that we didn't really grow up with, the Ajax team, the AC Milan team of the 90s.
Wait, another. What about any of the AC Milan teams or the Inter? I'm just throwing these out.
AC Milan, AC Milan has had some really really good teams. Like the one with Kaká, the one that had like Cafu,
Cafu, yep.
Nesta. Who's the other? Who was the other center back? Who was partner in Nesta?
Fucking what's his name? Blank brain.
Clarence Taylor was there.
I know there was a time when Pato, there was Pato, I don't know, they had like a good team, like turned up. I know that this man,
Yeah.
like a lifer.
Yeah,
He
Pato.
had a bet one time, Plata, Perlo. That's my God.
Pato has had the most disappointing career ever. Really, like the injuries were just too much. Alexander.
Where it's one of those careers where he started off like really, really hot, like Mario Götze.
Yeah. Oh, him as well. Oh my God, man. Mario
Mario
Götze.
Götze, man. That guy was gonna
he
go
did.
do big things, and then fucking injuries.
Yeah, man. The worst thing he did, Mario Götze, was going to Bayern Munich.
Yeah. Should have stayed in Dortmund
Because
for a
I
little bit and then went to a better club that fits his style.
I don't. That was Jurgen Klopp's Borussia Dortmund, right? That he left to go to Bayern. Yeah, that was a blunder. He scored the goal in the World Cup, and we thought, okay, he's back a little bit, but like he's just not. I don't even know how old. Is he 30 yet?
I think he's still in his early 30s. Yeah, he's like, oh no, he's still 28. He's still young.
Really?
Yeah. He's playing in the Netherlands.
He's playing what?
He's playing with PSV right now in the Netherlands.
Oh, wow, really? Wow, he moved to PSV. Currency. Jesus Christ, when did he move there? He moved there this year.
He moved there not even that long ago. Not even that long. He's only played 3 matches for them so far. He scored 2 goals. Yeah, Eredivisie. He could kill in the Eredivisie.
Yeah, of course he could.
Yeah, but he's got to be in a bigger club, man. I think he'll be there 1 year and then maybe one big team will call him. Maybe it'll be his last.
You know who would be my dream? You know who would be my dream midfielder for Arsenal to get?
Who?
Isco. I just love Isco.
You think he would leave Real? You think?
You never know. I mean, Real Madrid have. I mean, he's 28. They've made some crazy stuff before, so I wouldn't be surprised if he does. I wouldn't be surprised. That would be a good one. Isco.
I mean, that Real team, I mean, if they didn't beat Atletico, man, that team was about to, like, disassemble anyway, so you could have got him.
Is Modric is still at Real Madrid, like 35 years old.
Yep.
Still going strong. Huh? 35. That's crazy. That's a good career to be at a top club at that age.
And his playing style,
Is
his
sensational.
longevity is going to be good anyway because he plays a certain style where he can, he's got athleticism, but he doesn't have to use it as much because he's more technical.
Yeah, he's very technical. Good in tight spaces, like David Silva. But David Silva isn't playing at a top club anymore. How old is he?
David Silva? I thought David Silva was at the what's his name? Sociedad. So he's not. I mean, he's not in a top club, but he's still in the top league.
Okay, yeah. I hear you. Oh yeah, he is at Sociedad. Sociedad is decent. They have Nacho Monreal as well. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, when we sold, he's 34 now.
Yeah.
But when we sold Kolasinac, we really should have. When we sold him, we should have sold Kolasinac. I'd rather have him, even at 34, as the backup to Tierney.
Toni Kroos is still in Real Madrid?
Yeah.
Casemiro killed fucking Atletico yesterday.
Toni Kroos doesn't like the Premeir because he wears masks when he scored.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Man, Benzema, man. How do you think Benzema felt when France won the World Cup? Like, Benzema is fucking... He's one of world-class strikers in his time, and with his shit going on with France and stuff, and then seeing France win the World Cup in 2018, he must have been devastated.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, it's a good team.
I just love Benzema. I think he just talks a lot of shit and he backs it up. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, well, people, honestly, but people really have to stop putting respect on Giroud's name. He's a top striker.
Oh, yeah. Clinical. I
He's
think when he had like that goal drought with Arsenal, everybody was just like, nah, he's fucking bum ass. But how many games was it again? Like 20 something.
Dude, he was improving every year at Arsenal. Like, I think the first year he scored 17, and then the second year he scored something like 20 or something in all competition. And then I think the third year he scored 25 in all competition.
Yeah.
Which is it's not world class, those figures, but if you also consider that his assist numbers were up there as well. Like, he was all right, man. He's doing good.
He's a great hold-up play striker. Like, he gets wingers involved, and he's really class with that shit.
He's one of the best at that. Maybe the best would be somebody like Ibrahimovic.
Or like,
right?
Or like Roberto Firmino. He's really good with that too. But he's got world-class wingers with him, so it's kind of not that hard.
Yeah. I mean, Firmino does it kind of differently, right?
Yeah.
Giroud does his physicality a lot more. Firmino is a very technical player.
Right.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if Firmino is better than Giroud. I actually don't know. Because I actually think Giroud can do Firmino's job in that Liverpool squad, and he's going to score.
Better? You think
I don't know.
Way better?
I think he'd do better in that Liverpool squad. I think he'd do better because, okay, maybe his pressing isn't going to be at that level because he's a little bit slow. But he can press, Giroud. It's not like he can't press. He definitely can press. And he scores goals and from headers, and he sets his teammates up. And when you have Salah and Mane running off of you, like, he can bring those guys into play all day long.
Easy.
Oh,
so easy.
Yeah.
But
so I don't really know. Like, Firmino's numbers aren't great, His goal and his assist numbers are up there, but his goals, they're not great.
Yeah.
Right?
But
Really?
I don't think he was like that in Hoffenheim either. Like he wasn't a big scoring threat either. He was just so good at like distributing to balls to the wingers. So I don't think that was his like go-to anyway.
Wait, was he a striker or was he an attacking midfielder?
I think it was a strike.
Oh, he was, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to look at the sheets again for Hoffenheim, but I just remember he wasn't a big scoring threat with them either. He just knew how to distribute and shit like that. And he was good with the press too.
Yeah, he's the perfect false nine.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot of people need to thank Lionel Messi for showing people that it's possible to play a striker like that.
Oh yeah. We invented the game. Shit.
Well, he probably didn't invent it because in Argentinian football they actually have that position. They call it enganche, right? Maradona was that. It's the false nine.
Yeah, with Hoffenheim, he had 140 appearances and only had 38 goals.
Yeah, they do.
So,
But Giroud, like people forget sometimes, yeah, that when Giroud came to the Premier League, he was part of a title-winning Montpellier team. Remember that?
yeah, I remember.
PSG with all their money, they couldn't get past Montpellier, and he was the top scorer in Sudan when he came to France. Like he's been on top for a very, very long time, you know. And he joined the Prem in 2000 when he was 25. Sorry, right? That's when he joined the Prem.
So that's when he was like entering this Prime. Which is
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think you know what? I think the big disadvantage that Giroud had is when he joined Arsenal, he joined basically as the guy that was gonna be the replacement for Robin van Persie.
Yeah,
and that's very
some big shoes to fill right there.
that's
LVP.
But he did very well. He had a very good career at Arsenal. He big goals in big games, in finals, or assists and stuff. Like I think in both of our FA Cup finals, he had the assist for Aaron Ramsey to score against Hull and against Chelsea. Like some of the final minutes, Giroud would just flick the ball towards Ramsey and Ramsey would score. He's so good at that.
And he's really good with that shit.
And he's clutch.
Oh yeah.
He's clutch.
That's a big thing.
You know?
Wait, Colin, hope you don't mind interrupting you real quick. This is going to take 2 seconds, right? And I know we're having a discussion about, the whole, Arsenal being the whole, people say they're going to be the next league, right? But the thing is, like, as bad as Arsenal is, like, if I can, listen, you won't win the league, right? You won't win everything, you won't win none of that, but, like, you can always be guaranteed an FA Cup. I don't know, man. If there's a trophy always, circling around the club, I'm still like, you know what I'm saying? Even though you should deserve more for yourself, because obviously it's a prestige club. I'm saying you bad, but feel like you should be like, at least we can come home with the FA Cup.
Yeah, yes. I was like, you know what? The first time, like after the trophy drought, I was very much like that. Yes, okay. At least we're good with the FA Cup. We won it more times than anybody else. Okay, great. But then when you win it and you win it and you win it, and every time you win it, you actually end up even going backwards. Like, what's the point of it? Like, because we all thought like, the first time you won it that would instill a winning mentality in the squad because you've won something. But it didn't do that. It did the opposite.
It was like, oh yeah, we got this. We got the Premeir League in the bag.
It did the opposite. Hopefully, it'd be interesting to see how we do against Burnley. If we lose this game,
it's a wrap for Arteta. It's over.
Yeah, and I don't want him to get fired. I don't want fans to turn on him. I don't want the results to go like that because I actually like. Funnily, it's weird to even say it. I like what he's building at Arsenal. In terms of like a medium to long term vision. I like you know I like that he's building from the back. That he has in mind that he's going to play with ball playing centre back.
Mm-hmm.
I think smart. I think that's smart for the medium to long term. Um, I like that he chose to strengthen the spine of the team by buying Gabriel and going and buying Party. That's something that Arsenal have needed for a very, very long time,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and we won't see what impact that's going to have until obviously when once Party's fully fit and hopefully Gabriel stays fit. But even if Gabriel doesn't stay fit, I like Pablo Mari to step in. I think he can do it. Obviously, not to the level that Gabriel has done, because that's just been incredible. I mean, he's won our Player of the Month three, 3 months running.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I think we've got the makings of a very good squad. If we can add some creativity, I think you can be shocked at what this team can actually do.
Get Hector Bellerin off that team. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
After that North London derby, I was like, yeah, that's it for me.
You know what? Here's the thing, right? Hector Bell, he's such a frustrating player because I think in that North London derby, he did a lot of good things in the attacking sense, right? But
His
like
crossing was shocking.
crossing was terrible. He can't take a throw in, and the defending is like really, really naive. Like when he got back to try and stop Son,
Mm-hmm.
he confused the shit out of Holding because Holding was trying to figure out should he like is Bellerin gonna what's he gonna do? Like is he gonna close him down or should I close him down? And the way
Right.
Bellerin went back, it made it very tricky to try and figure out what to do.
And
You know,
you talk about before the Suns goal, right? Human Suns
no,
goal.
for that
Oh,
one, for
before
the
that?
Sun, because if no for that goal, for that goal, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. So like yeah, he got like he obviously he got attracted to the ball initially, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
he was ball watching, right? So the ball comes out to Son. So he sees the ball coming out to Son. He gets back. Now he's goal side of Son, right? What I would do if I was Bellerin is I would either communicate with Holding to engage him, or I would engage him myself. But neither one of them did any of that, and then Son got the shot off, and obviously it's a brilliant finish that Leno couldn't save, you know.
Couldn't save
But
it.
he
Yeah.
could have done, yeah. But he could have done better for that goal, for sure.
Fucking. You got 5 minutes, bro. So actually, shit's about to start now.
Oh, okay, I'm out then.
All right.
I'm out then.
So all right, John. You got any final words? John.
Well, that's a no. I'm out.
Alright, never mind. Alright, thank you for watching or listening to the Local Vision podcast. Good episode, everybody. Everybody stay safe in this trying times. And if you find John, oh, there he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another Premier League / World Football episode. Fucking lit content going up. Biggity bang bang, biggity bang.
Biggity bang.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys, everybody have a good day.
You too, man.